Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. So, for today's video, I got a good 4.5 pound agate. I want to try cutting it. It's kind of a beast, since I only got the little 6-inch trim saw from High Tech. But I did order a 8-inch blade, and it fits on there, just barely. Don't know if you're really supposed to put them on there, but I'm going to do it. We're going to try, see how it goes. This agate is one of the darkest ones I think I've ever found on the Yellowstone River. So that's why I really want to cut it, just to see what it looks like on the inside, I guess. I mean, part of it is broken, so you can kind of get a guess about what it looks like, but I think having a slab of it will be much better. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to go on ahead. I'm going to show a close-up of it before we get it cutting. I'll show you what we're working with, how dark it is, and like the size of it and everything like that. Hopefully this all will cut it, but, hopefully it doesn't ruin anything, the rock or the saw. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and check out this bad boy. Alright, I got this big old chunk of an agate. I just want to cut it right down, and I'll set it down real fast. I mainly just want to cut it right here in half, because I want to keep this chunk to polish up as a face piece, take the other part here and have it slabbed up later. But it's such an odd shape. Like, look at this thing. Very strange shape on this thing. Just want to keep one part whole so I can polish it up, like the face of it and everything. Make it look all nice and pretty for a good old display piece. And I would think this, cut it right through there, and want to keep this as a display piece, and there's still a bit left on here. Work nice for some slabs, for cabs and all that nonsense later. Maybe some fishing lures. Just depends on how this works out. I just want to cut it. I'll probably have to spin it, cut it more, so I can just take off this part. So we'll see how it goes. No guarantees it's going to go over very well at all. So for this cut, I am using the thin-centered diamond saw blade, the 8-inch one, from High Tech Diamond. Hopefully this thing can handle it. Alright, I cleaned this bad boy off. Now we're going to see what it looks like. It's so dark, it's hard for my camera to pick it up. It's a very dark agate. You'll wash it off a little better. There we go. I want to clean this part up right here. I want to cut that off so that way I can polish up the whole face of this one. You can see right there pretty good. So I think the next cut I will be just taking off this section right here. Really like this blade though, it cut through that thing very nicely. Then here's the big half. You can see the patterns on like this section. At this angle you can see it a little better. Still a good old chunk. So I guess back to cutting. So I can cut this spot off real fast. Alright, now that we got it all cut into a couple pieces, now we can try and take a better look at this one real fast. It's so dark, it was really hard to get some good footage of it. So right here's the butt end I cut. You know, you can see some of the stuff going on, some of the banding and the moss in there. With this piece, I think I would just probably clean it up a little bit and then just polish it. We'll see if I get an extra light, if we can really see through it at all. You can really see the moss spots up in that corner. And you can see the banding going through pretty good. This piece is just so dark. Thinking the slab will do much better. Oh yeah, here we go. There we are. It's got a lot of bands going through this bad boy. I am kind of curious if something like this dark could actually have iris in it. Or if it'd just be too dark to show, I guess. Plenty of bands going through it. Lots of moss in that corner. With this big chunk, you still can't really see much in there. And this piece right here, let's see if this light will do anything. No, really doesn't do a thing to it, so I'll spray a few of these pieces off. We'll see if it helps at all. Alright, let's see. You can kind of see some of the material in there. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Such a dark agate. Hopefully when I polish this piece, it'll actually show the material. I'll see if I can get some better footage of this one. Yeah, I kind of had to cut a slab to really get a good view on all of this. Took me about 10 minutes to cut this piece off from there. Wasn't easy. The rest of this is just too big for my saw though. I want to have this piece slabbed up a few times. But I'll have to send it off to someone with a bigger saw. But at least I was able to get a couple pieces for myself already to show off, and then I want to do a face polish on this one and then round out right there and do another polish right there. Have a nice display piece. I will try and get some better pictures of this stuff up at the end for a little slideshow, as long as I can get them to turn out pretty well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.